As the narrator's voice takes on a mysterious tone, we ask, have you ever wondered what real freedom feels like? Visualize a world where clothing is not necessary, where a gentle breeze can caress your entire being, and the sun can greet you in ways you've never felt before. With these images, we welcome you to the fascinating concept of clothing-optional travel. This distinct form of tourism isn't just about shedding your attire. It serves as a way of life, a belief system, a bold declaration that defies societal standards. It's about accepting your skin, celebrating the human form in every shape and size, and merging with nature on a profound level. So where did this practice originate? The beginnings of nudism, also known as naturism, traces back to the early years of the 20th century in Germany. The narrator's voice deepens as we talk about the birth of the Freikörperkultur, or free body culture movement. Proponents of this movement cherish the therapeutic power of Mother Nature and sunlight, and the liberation that comes with discarding one's clothes. This belief rapidly spread throughout Europe, reaching the Americas, and led to the establishment of nudist resorts and beaches globally. Today, these clothing-optional retreats attract individuals and families looking for a unique vacation escape. A sanctuary away from the demands of trends, the scrutiny of body image, and the barricades created by clothing. A journey towards self-love, body positivity, and a sense of community that overlooks physical looks. However, nudism just about achieving an all-over tan. The narrator turns emphatic, stating that nudism stands as a testament to the human spirit, a festival of liberty and genuineness. It's about shedding not just your attire, but also your inhibitions, fears, and preconceived views about yourself and others. It's about unveiling your true self in the rawest sense, and finding acceptance and camaraderie in the process. The voice takes on a concluding tone, asking, are you excited by the thought of freeing yourself from the shackles of clothing? Are you ready to embrace the sun, the sand, and the liberation that comes with bearing it all? Then join us as we explore a country that embraces this unique lifestyle, where clothing isn't just optional, it's completely unnecessary. Welcome to Cap d'Agde, a sunny town in France with a twist. This picturesque town, nestled along the Mediterranean coast, holds a secret that sets it apart from other vacation spots. It's not just the golden beaches or the azure waters that captivate those who visit. It's a unique lifestyle that has made Cap d'Agde a must-visit destination for the open-minded. Here, in the heart of this charming town, lies a renowned nudist village. It's not just a beach, but an entire village where clothing is optional. Imagine stepping into a bakery, a restaurant, or even a bank, all without the constraints of clothing. This is daily life in Cap d'Agde, a place where the human body in its most natural form is celebrated, not hidden. But don't mistake Cap d'Agde for a place of voyeurism or exhibitionism. It's a town that champions respect, acceptance, and freedom. It's a community that welcomes everyone, regardless of shape, size, or age. The atmosphere is one of camaraderie and mutual respect, where the human form is appreciated in all its diversity. Let's take a moment to share some anecdotes from travelers who have experienced this unique lifestyle. There's John, a businessman from New York, who initially felt apprehensive about shedding his clothes, but soon felt an exhilarating sense of liberation. Or Maria, a grandmother from Spain, who discovered a newfound confidence in her body after visiting Cap d'Agde. And then there's the village itself, boasting amenities that cater to every need. From the bustling market to the lively nightclubs, every establishment operates under the same clothing-optional policy. There's even a post office in case you want to send a postcard back home, recounting your unique experiences. Cap d'Agde is more than just a nudist town. It's a place of freedom where societal norms are challenged, and acceptance is the order of the day. It's a haven for those seeking to break free from the shackles of convention and experience life in its most natural form. Cap d'Agde isn't just about nudity. It's about experiencing a unique form of liberty. Before you pack your bags, or rather decide not to, let's delve into the nudist lifestyle. Now you might be thinking that nudism is all about shedding clothes and bearing it all. And while that's certainly a part of it, there's a lot more to it. At its core, nudism is about embracing naturalness, living freely, and fostering a sense of community that's not defined by societal norms. It's about accepting oneself and others for who they really are, unadorned and unembellished. It's not just about the absence of clothing, but the presence of respect for oneself, for others, and for the environment. Now let's talk about etiquette. Yes, even in a clothing-optional setting, there are rules to follow. Just like any community, Nudist colonies thrive on respect and understanding. It's crucial to respect personal space, to refrain from staring, and to always sit on a towel in shared spaces for hygiene purposes. It's also worth noting that photography is typically a no-go unless explicit permission is given. Let's address some common misconceptions. Firstly, nudism is not about exhibitionism or voyeurism. It's not a lifestyle that's charged with sexual undertones. Nudists are simply people who prefer to live without the constraints of clothing, to feel the sun and the breeze on their skin in a non-sexual context. Secondly, nudism isn't exclusive. It's not limited to those with perfect bodies. It's for everyone, regardless of shape, size, or age. It's a celebration of the human form in all its diversity. Lastly, nudism is not irresponsible or reckless. It's quite the opposite. Nudist colonies are often well-regulated communities with codes of conduct to ensure everyone's comfort and safety. The nudist lifestyle, like any other, has its own set of norms and stereotypes. It's essential to approach it with an open mind and respect for its ethics. Remember, the nudist lifestyle isn't about exhibitionism. It's about living in harmony with nature. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would anyone choose to travel without clothes? Well, let's dive into the multitude of benefits that clothing-optional travel can bring. First off, there's the feeling of freedom. There's something incredibly liberating about shedding the layers that society requires us to wear. It's like peeling off an invisible suit of armor that we didn't even realize we were wearing. This liberation can be a cathartic experience, allowing us to fully embrace our natural state and truly feel alive. Secondly, clothing-optional travel provides an excellent opportunity to embrace body positivity. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with images of perfect bodies, it can be easy to feel self-conscious and critical of our own. But when you're surrounded by people of all shapes and sizes, bearing it all without a care in the world, it can help to shift your perspective. You begin to realize that everybody is beautiful in its own unique way, and there's no such thing as perfect. Then there's the chance to connect with nature on a deeper level. Feeling the sun on your skin, the breeze in your hair, and the sand between your toes can be a profoundly grounding experience. It can help to remind us of our connection to the natural world and make us feel more in tune with the rhythm of the earth. This form of travel can also lead to self-discovery and acceptance. When we remove our clothes, we remove our barriers. We expose our vulnerabilities, and in doing so, we allow ourselves to be seen for who we truly are. This can be an incredibly empowering experience, leading to a greater sense of self-awareness and acceptance. So the next time you're planning a trip, perhaps consider packing a little lighter. It might feel a little out of your comfort zone at first, but the benefits of clothing-optional travel could surprise you. After all, travel is all about experiencing new things and stepping outside of our comfort zones, right? So, next time you plan a trip, perhaps consider packing a little lighter. As we wrap up, remember that clothing-optional travel isn't for everyone, and that's okay. Individuals have different comfort levels when it comes to clothing, and we must respect those differences. That's part of the beauty of our diverse world. However, for those of you with a spirit of adventure and an open mind, this unique form of travel can offer a fresh perspective on self-acceptance, body positivity, and freedom. It's about stepping outside of your comfort zone, challenging societal norms, and embracing a lifestyle that celebrates natural human form in all its glory. Let's circle back to the cornerstone of clothing-optional settings: respect and consent. These are not just places where you can shed your clothes. They are communities built on mutual respect, understanding, and acceptance. It's crucial to remember that everyone has the right to their personal space and privacy, even in a clothing-optional context. Always ask for consent before taking photographs or engaging in conversations about personal topics. Moreover, it's important to remember that clothing optional does not equate to anything goes. There are rules and etiquette to follow, much like any other community or travel destination. From adhering to the sit towel rule to understanding when clothing is actually necessary, learning these nuances can make your experience more enjoyable and respectful to others. As we've journeyed through the world of clothing optional travel, we've seen how it offers a unique opportunity to connect with nature, with others, and most importantly, with ourselves. It invites us to question societal norms, to celebrate diversity, and to embrace a sense of freedom that is often hard to find in our everyday lives. So, my fellow adventurers, I encourage you to keep an open mind. Consider clothing optional travel as a way to broaden your horizons and experience the world from a different viewpoint. Remember, travel is all about exploration and discovery, and sometimes the most meaningful discoveries are the ones we make about ourselves. Who knows, your next adventure might just be a clothing optional one. What do you think about naked travel? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more intriguing content and check out our next video, where we explore another unique travel phenomenon. Thanks for watching. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.